Hey guys, welcome to the new vlog. So this weekend I'm going to be reading Unbirthday by Liz Braswell. So I don't know if you knew, but earlier this week I celebrated my 26th birthday. So on November 9th, it was a Tuesday, it was my birthday. And since it was a work day, I just didn't really have anything going on. I just didn't really feel like celebrating at all. And so I thought that this weekend we would actually take the time to properly celebrate this event. So this is the 10th book in the Twisted Tale series, and as you may be able to tell by the title and cover, it is an Alice in Wonderland retelling. For this one, the twist is, what if Wonderland was in peril and Alice was very, very late? So I'm really excited to read this one because I know it's kind of a fan favorite. Like everyone who's read the Twisted Tale series tends to really love this one, so I'm really looking forward to it. I also tend to love Liz Braswell's retellings, so I really hope that this one will be up to my standards, and I just cannot wait to dive into this. But before we get started with the reading vlog, I just wanted to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Luisa. I am so excited to be collaborating with Luisa once again. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know that I love their pieces. Luisa is a sustainable jewelry brand that produces high quality jewelry but at a fair and decent price. So for this collaboration, I got to pick 3 new pieces, and let me tell you, I am completely obsessed with every single one of them. So this time around, I went with 3 different necklaces and I just love them to pieces. So I'm actually wearing 2 of the pieces today, and I thought I would give you a little bit of a closer look at what I'm currently wearing and how I have styled them. So the first necklace that I have is the Anna necklace, and it was created by none other than Booktube's A Clockwork Reader. When I saw Hannah release this piece, I was immediately obsessed with it. I knew I wanted to have it, and I'm so glad that I got to add it to my collection because I can already tell that it's going to become a staple in my wardrobe. I just love how dainty, feminine, and versatile this piece is. I love it. If I'm being honest, this is probably the piece that I've been wearing the most just because I love looking at it. I just love the way that it looks. It is very much my style, and I'm so glad that I got to add it to my collection. Today I also decided to layer it with the main necklace. So as you can tell, this one has kind of a crescent moon design, and I just love the texture of this one. It has some gold detailing, but also it has kind of this pearl-like, like iridescent texture to it. I just think it makes the perfect piece. I love it. I love layering it. I just love wearing it. I think it's a very, once again, versatile piece that can be worn on a day-to-day basis. It's a great piece to add to your wardrobe if you're looking for something that you can easily layer with other things, but also it's something that looks great on its own. Finally, I also got this gold necklace, which I also love. This one kind of has a crescent moon and star design. I love the diamond-like detailing, and as I'm obsessed with all things astronomy, I knew I needed to add this piece to my collection. I always receive so many compliments on the jewelry that I'm wearing, and that's all thanks to Luisa. One of the things that I love most about Luisa is the fact that they have very affordable prices, so that you can get very high quality jewelry, but at a fair and decent price. Right now, they are running one of their biggest sales of the year on their website, and you can get 20% off of their entire inventory. You don't want to miss that. Another thing that I really love about Luisa is the fact that they have 100% carbon neutral jewelry and they ship worldwide. I absolutely love Luisa, and I think it would make the perfect gift for the holiday season, whether that is for yourself or for a loved one. As they're running 20% off on their website right now, I think it's the perfect time to finally check Luisa out. So if you want to buy something for yourself or for someone that you love, make sure to click the link in my description box down below. And once again, thank you so much to Luisa for sponsoring today's video. So I did start reading a little bit of Unbirthday yesterday at Starbucks. I couldn't read that much of it because they were playing Taylor Swift pretty much all day in the store, well, in the coffee shop, and I just couldn't concentrate that much. But I did read a little bit. I made it to page 48. So far I'm liking it, but I'm not really far enough into it to give you guys like full-on fleshed thoughts. I need to read more to give you guys like proper intel, because so far I'm liking it. I have smiled and kind of laughed a little bit at some of the things that were mentioned in the book, but other than that, like nothing has really happened. We're still in the introductory phase of the story, so once I get a little bit further into it, I'll be able to give you guys a proper update. But yeah, right now I think I'm going to go make a cup of tea. My throat kind of hurts. Whenever I have to like go out with friends or just like be out and about and like be on all the time, I'm such an introvert that whenever I have to be out with people, I tend to like, my body tends to shut down the next day. So I think that's what happened, and I was feeling kind of tired from the previous weeks. So I am going to go make a cup of lemon green tea with some honey. I think that's going to help soothe my sore throat, and I'm going to get some reading done. So let's do that. So I have been reading some more of UNBIRTHDAY by Liz Braswell, and I am now on page 162. And so far I can completely understand why people love this so much, because it is so good. I am really loving this. I just love the world building. It's one of my favorite things about Alice in Wonderland, and I think the author has done a really good job at replicating that magical and whimsy while still grounding the story, because Alice in Wonderland can be very nonsensical at times, and I think the author has really managed to keep us grounded while also keeping the magical whimsy that can be found in Wonderland. So I'm really happy that I'm liking this so far, because I'll be honest, I was a little afraid that I would be let down by it because the expectations were high, but so far I think we're gonna continue to enjoy this. Like, I have a good feeling about this one, and I'm really glad that I'm finally picking this up. But now, to keep on with the birthday celebration, I thought I would share with you guys some of the things that I've received for my birthday. I also have a package to unbox with you guys, so I thought we would do all of this. I'm not going to be sharing everything that I got, but I think there's a couple of items out of the things that I've received for my birthday that you guys might like, so I thought I would share. The first one being this bag. I love it. It is super cute. It has kind of a Mickey Mouse on it. I just really love this. It's kind of a low-key Disney item, but I think it's perfect. I just love how it's big enough to carry my laptop in it. It also has like a specific pocket for it. Love the entire, like, the design inside, and it's super well done. Like, it has a lot of different pockets, and you know, it's really easy to sort out your things, because with purses I tend to just throw everything in there and it's kind of hard to organize, but I think this one is pretty well done. Like, I really love the way it's designed. The straps are really sturdy as well, and I don't know, I just really love this. I've been carrying it around, like, to work and to like go to Starbucks and such, and I'm really liking this, so I thought I would share. Another thing about me is that I love puzzles, and my parents know that about me, and so I've received 2 puzzles. So the first one is this elf one, with like different scenes from the movie and Will Ferrell. I'm super excited to get to this one. It's another 1,000-piece puzzle. I'm really looking forward to doing this during the holiday season. I feel like while I'm watching the movie, drinking hot cocoa, I think this is going to be the perfect time. I have this whole vibe in my head that I really want to do with this puzzle, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. And I love this movie. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies, so I am really glad to have this puzzle to do. But the one that I think you guys will be very interested in is this Disney puzzle. So I am a big Disney puzzle fan. I've been making them with my family for about 2 years now. We started our journey a while back, and now I have like probably 5 or 6 puzzles, and I have a new one to add to my collection. So I don't know if you can tell from up here, but this is a Lion King one. It is super pretty. I have a feeling it's gonna be a very difficult one to do once again, because yeah, have you seen this? It's another 1,000-piece, but like, yeah, it's gonna be a very hard one to do. I'm really glad that I have this to do at some point. Probably gonna happen during my holiday break. I don't know yet. And now let us unbox this package. So I received this from a friend, I believe, because I didn't order anything off of Amazon. So I'm guessing one of my friends sent me something for my birthday. So let's see what it is. Oh my god! Oh my god, is there a note? Yes, okay. Oh, so this is from my friend Mary. Dear Emily, happy birthday. I hope you have an incredible day. Thank you for always being kind and so supportive. Sending lots of love. Mary from Mary Among Stories. Oh my god, Mary! And she sent me Kiki's delivery service. I am so glad to have this. Oh my god. I know it's a very beloved Ghibli film. I haven't seen it, but I thought I would read the book and then watch a film. So I'm really glad to have this. I've heard that this is such a wonderful, whimsical tale and I'm really excited to read it. Really excited to have it. And I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Mary. So that was a little birthday haul, I guess. Now I'm gonna get back to reading. I have my ambiance room in the background. I've made myself some popcorn so that I can snack while I'm reading. And I guess now we're gonna get back to reading some more of On Birthday. Hello, happy Sunday. So I wanted to update you guys on my progress with On Birthday. I am currently on page 326 and I'm still very much enjoying this one. I think Liz Braswell has done a very great job at keeping the characters and the world that we're familiar with from Alice in Wonderland, and this feels like a sequel, honestly. It feels like a continuation to the original Disney movie that was made. I just really like the direction that the plot has taken. I also feel like Alice has gone through quite a bit of growth, and overall I think it's a really well done retelling. I just am really enjoying this. I feel like the author has also taken some liberties with the world. She's kind of expanding it in her own way, but it feels natural. It makes sense within the story, I guess. Overall, I think it's a really solid retelling so far. I'm really liking this and I hope I will continue to like this. Really glad that I picked this up this weekend. I feel like I was sorry the lighting is changing. It's a very cloudy day. But yeah, I feel like I was putting this one off and I'm really glad that I finally picked it up. So now I am about to go to the grocery store. I feel like we don't have a lot of snacks in our house right now. And I'm a snacky person. I love to snack all the time, maybe a little too much. But I feel like because of that, I don't have a lot of things right now to eat as a whole. So I'm going to run to the grocery store, just pick up a couple of things here and there, and then I'll come back and we're gonna try to finish this. So I will bring you guys with me, and I guess when we get home, we'll finish On Birthday. Alright, I'm back with what is probably the world's most unhealthiest grocery haul. In my defense, my mom had gone grocery shopping earlier this week and she had bought most of the produce already, so I didn't really have to buy any of that. I just focused on getting some snacks and something to have for lunch. The grocery store was freaking busy. I had forgotten how crazy it can get on weekends. That's one of the reasons why I don't go grocery shopping often on the weekends. That's because it's crazy. I hate it. Anyway, I'm not going to show you everything that I got because I think that would be kind of maybe uninteresting for some of you guys, but I thought I would show you some of the things, including an advent calendar. I'm so excited. This is the same one that I tend to get every year, but we haven't purchased one this year. I was hesitating between, there was a Hershey's Kisses one and a Kit Kat one, but what I like about this is that it has a variety of chocolates, it's different things, whereas Kit Kats, it would only be Kit Kats for 24 days, and same thing with the Hershey's Kisses, even though this one would be different flavors, but still. I just felt like this one was a fun one. I trust this. I know I love it, so I just thought that I would get that. And for lunch, I got a baguette. I have a pate somewhere in here. And I also got some soup. So I thought I could maybe have soup with the baguette and the pate and just make that for lunch. Or maybe I'll just have the baguette with the pate and maybe some veggies or something like that. I guess we'll see. It's about 11:30, so I'll just unpack everything and then I guess it's going to be time for us to start prepping lunch. So that's going to be our next step, and then we're going to read for the rest of the afternoon. Alright, so I finished reading On Birthday and I really enjoyed this one. I think this is probably one of my favorite twisted tales that I've read so far. It is definitely up there in terms of like the best ones that I've read. I think I would give this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed the reading experience overall, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the ending. Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad ending per se. I just didn't love personally how everything wrapped up in the end. But nonetheless, I think this was a really solid read, a really fun one at that too, and I would absolutely recommend it. I think if you're a fan of Alice in Wonderland, you will enjoy this one. I think the author has done a really great job at keeping the atmosphere and like the nonsense whimsy that you can find in Alice in Wonderland. I think it translates really well in the story, and yeah, this was a really great reading experience. So yeah, I guess this brings us to the end of our unbirthday celebration. Thank you once again to Anna Luisa for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check them out using the link in my description box down below. You can get 20% off of their entire website right now, which is a great deal. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!